Hey, what's going on the YouTube? This is SEL0320 and JVS. So I'm back here again for another review for Riverdale. Riverdale is actually becoming a very good show. I didn't think it would recover well from like the whole backlash with Miss Grundy situation from the fourth episode, but this fifth episode picks back up because this is you know, the wake or the funeral for, the death, that's kind of put everything in motion. Cheryl, her parents are nuts. The Blossoms are freaking insane, and I had no idea how deep the lines between the Blossoms and the Coopers really was. To the point now that there might be a new speculation on who murdered, you know, like this boy. So it's funny because the thing I really loved about this episode was not just the murder mystery part and Betty figuring out this and that about her dad, and even like Jughead helping her, or even like Valerie really being there for, or not Valerie, but I'm sorry, dang, man, I just totally drew a blank. Uh, Crap, I blew a blank. Cheryl had V. I'm gonna call her V because I forgot her name. Unfortunately, man, I just drew a blank. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you exactly why. She really had her back, and she was there for her, and she encouraged her to still go to the funeral, say the words that she said, even though her mom is freaking crazy. She said, "My mom will kill me," like literally, and she looked like she was going to. The reason why I lost my words, which is the favorite part of this episode for me, was Valerie and Archie. Like a lot of y'all don't know, but there is a serious comic book history with Valerie and Archie. So I think it was very interesting that they showcased her, and they did a really good job in the first episode of kind of like, not even having her in the picture at all, and now that she's kind of unfolding into the picture. I actually really love it. I'm all about, interracial couples and just general love that plays off of mythology. And they do have a really interesting mythology. So I'm not going to, tell the whole entire story, but they do have a lot of history in the comics. And I'm really glad because the girl that actually plays Valerie, she's actually committing to the role very well, and they actually have really good on-screen chemistry as well as dialogue. But with Archie trying to figure out who he is and what he really wants to do, I thought that the scene with him, on the football field and getting hurt, and still committing to doing his best, and at the same time trying to figure out what he was going to do in music, and trying to commit to this guy to tell him what this or that, and Valerie being that inspiration, telling like, who are you really? Who are you really fighting? Are you fighting everybody else that's telling you can't do this? Or are you fighting yourself? And I thought that was really interesting revelation for Archie to really understand. It's just gonna be interesting to see the next episode based on the preview. But all in all, this is Riverdale is actually really legit, you guys. Like, there's always different things that are coming on and revolving around like a mystery kind of thing, and I think that they're doing a good job with it. It's still very cringeworthy and very cheap, and just I don't know. There's this interesting like cheesy thing about this show, which Archie comics at their core are, but they are able to add murder mysteries, clues, and enough commitment to roles that I was like, okay, I'm actually enthralled into this series. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with the next episode. I think that they haven't had like a bad episode yet. It's all been, just these humble beginnings for what these characters are gonna be. And at the same time, they still stay true to who the characters are, in my personal opinion. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed this review. I give this episode maybe 8.5 out of 10. I actually did enjoy it. As I said, I did love Archie and Valerie. That's for another day. I'm curious to see what's gonna happen with the Pussycat Dolls after this fact, if they continue, what they're doing. But anyway, keep it locked. JVS ain't gonna stop. I'll talk to y'all later on. If at all possible, I'll try today to get my reaction done for Flash. I don't know if it's gonna be possible. All right, peace.